Hey guys, it's Sosa. So today I have a charming little Lego set for you. This is set 31058, the Creator 3-in-1 Mighty Dinosaurs set. And in this set, you get enough pieces to build either a Triceratops, a Pteranodon, or it could be a pterodactyl, I don't know the size, and I want to say it's a T-Rex, but it could be some other kind of theropod. And I'm really looking forward to this because I love dinosaurs. I was a big Jurassic Park fan as a kid. I had all the VHS tapes and I'd watch them on repeat. My little brother, when he was 5 or 6, he actually got this set. And it's on the market still. It's been out for a few years now. It's 20 bucks. It's a really great value. The 3-in-1 sets have always been a great value in terms of replayability, in terms of price point. You know, so if you can, I highly recommend you pick one up just to have. You can also decorate your Lego city with dinosaurs. I'm tempted to pick up 2 more boxes so that I could have one of each, but anyways, that's besides the point. I'm going to get set up and we're going to enjoy building this little 174 piece build together. And yes, I'm going to do builds for each dinosaur recorded in this video. Cool. Let's get to it. Alright friends, here is a close-up look at the box. So as you can see, we have dinosaurs 1, 2, and 3. I like what the T-Rex build has. It has the little rib cage because he's a carnivore, just like his theropod cousins. Here's a close look at the back of the box with all the dinos in action. Very nice. I like the volcano art in the back too. Here is what the sides look like. There is just a little tiny dino. Same with the bottom. And then just nothing of importance on this side. And then the top of the box has all 3 of them in action again. Cool. So let's open it up. Now I don't like to use the thumb tabs. I like to try to preserve the art as best I can. There we go, just loosen it up. You're just breaking the glue seal and pretty much prying the box open. Almost. It's like hatching a dinosaur egg, you know? And then there's glue on the folds. Just break the seal. Do the same on the other side. And there you got it. So that way, if I ever want to fold the box back up, it'll be just like new. And we still have the art preserved instead of using that thumb tab. So, ooh, we got pieces. So, I'm going to set the box to the side. We've got 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags. And I'm going to get my trays set up. Ooh, and we have 3 little instruction booklets. So, oops. This is the, this is the perfect order to do them in. Let's start with the Triceratops. Yep. Great. Lost a stud. Nice, nice. And then these bigger pieces. Sorry for opening the bag from the wrong end. That's why it's so difficult. sure all of our bags are emptied. These ones are nice. These are some nice looking 2x2 bricks in here. That's a nice shade of green. The perfect, vibrant, like forest green. Okay. So, let's start with the Triceratops, shall we? Give me 1 second. I'm just going to angle the camera a little bit more down so you can see what I build. Oh, forgive the glare. Probably not as important that you... sorry, there's a glare, guys. I'll, might have to edit this out. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. I had to adjust the light. That glare was kind of bothering me. But anyways, let's dive right back into it. So, we are going to need, for the Triceratops, a 2x4 flat. And then, it's probably in here if I had to take a guess. Here it is. One of these sloped bricks. Clicks on like such. Then we get these sloped bricks that are 2x6. They're unique. I wonder who designed this piece. I'm curious as to the history of each and every Lego piece, because who knows how, oh, whoops, my mistake. Not the big one. We need 2 of these regular size ones. Getting ahead of myself. Bad, Sosa. Stop getting so ahead of yourself. Then they just click in like that. Alright, and then we use the longer piece, because this will form the tail, I'm assuming. So, 1 2x2 flat on the back, and then we need a darker green. Here it is. A darker green. 1x2 flat and a shade darker. And this is going to click on just like such. Yep, there we go. Now we need these cool little rounded curved pizza slice. They look like pizza slices, but they're diamond shaped. These little diamond flats. Alright, and these are going to go like such. Kind of looks like a bird, doesn't it? Squawk. Oh, maybe that's more like a chicken. But chickens are descendants of dinosaurs. I believe they share genetics with the Tyrannosaurs and other theropods. Okay, now we take another dark 1x2 flat and place it onto the front. Then we're going to need our 2x4 sand colored brick here. It's a very satisfying click sound it makes. I need one more. That's around here somewhere. Curious, very curious. Where could that piece be? missing a piece, guys. It's not like Lego to be missing pieces. Strange. I checked the bags. Well, it's definitely not in this small bag. Strange. Where is it? Guys, I think this is the first time for me that I'm missing... Oh, no, of course I'm not missing a piece. There it is. It's just an I Spy game. As if I'd be missing a piece. Lego knows what they're doing. Do you guys ever share that sense of panic you feel when you're looking and looking and looking for a piece, and then you feel like it's not there, and then you have to go through the whole process of asking Lego to send you one simple brick? I get that feeling once in a while. Probably more than once in a while whenever I do these builds. So, there we go. We got our piece on. I couldn't find it. It's very hard, guys. I mean, well, it's not hard, but it's a lot of green. Green on green. Green on green to separate from the other greens. So now we need 2 cheese wedges. The cheese wedges are like longer than the cheese slices, and that's what I call them. Look, they look like shoes. And these go on the flanks like such. Oh, you know what? This is probably the torso. And then this is a cool piece. This is unique. I don't think I've seen one like this. Honestly, these ball joints, maybe I have seen something like this, but that was like 2002, 2003 with Bionicle toys. Now, okay. So that's on there. Now we are going to move on to, we need to find 2 1x2 vibrant green flats. 2 1x2s. Here we go, like such. Then we're going to click them on here. Just shy 1 stud. Come on. Sometimes Lego is so smooth it like slides around and you can't grip it in your hands. That's what happened to me just now. And then we'll need 1 of these little ball joint 1x2 flats. And that'll go right on the end. I have a feeling this is either legs and head or legs and tail. Okay, next page. Okay, now we're going to need 2 of these reds, these little Technic looking pins, red pills. Set those to the side. Looks like we're going to be making some ball and socket joints. We'll need Butterfingers. We'll need 2 of these. They almost look like the claws from that mech suit that Ripley pilots in James Cameron's hit sequel Aliens. Yeah, anyways, moving on. Because I know we got 2 other builds to do after this. Oh yeah, look at these. They're like perler beads, but they've got Technic crosses in them. X cross. So, I'm assuming you guys know what we're about to do. Just slide them in, and then push the, it's kind of tricky because you got to make them aligned. And it's kind of spinning out. Alright, come on. I'm just trying to get it onto the ball. There we go. Sometimes you have to spin it around until you have it lined up, and then you hear the click. Although I don't think it's working. Nope. I think I did something wrong, fellas. Ah! Okay, so align it. Come on. There we go. Well, that did the trick. I just had to push it into the floor, into the table, I mean. Okay, now we do the same with the other. Wow, that one went in a lot easier than the first. Now we just gotta push it into the table, and there we go. We've got two of these little ball thingies hooked into their slots. And then we take our body. These will probably form the hind legs if I had to take a guess. And then these are going to go right behind the cheese wedges. Now we need 2 vibrant green cheese slices, which are much smaller, like such. Trying to see if I can just balance it on my finger so you can see it. There you go. Tiny. So we need 2 of these. Nope, that's not it. 1, 2. And then we need 2 1x2 dark greens. And these will go right. We'll put our dark green flats on top of the hind legs, like such. And then we're going to have our single stud cheese slices flank them and stick outward, with the slopes sloughing off towards the outside directions. Cool. Sometimes because they're single studs, you just want to twist them in place and try to make them as even as possible. Alright, now we need 2 1x4 dark green bricks. So we got these 2 right here. Then these will go over the body. Interesting. Oh yeah, I mean they could have used a 2x4 brick right here, but because there's 3 models in one, these probably separate so you can use them on the other 2 builds. That makes sense. The smaller the pieces, the more variety of use you can get out of them. We'll need 1 1x2 flat again, and then we're looking for another 1x2 ball joint, like such. And then this will go on the end. So we have 1 and 2 right there. Take our 1x2 flat and we'll place it right there on the top. Ooh, looks like we're gonna get the back going. The torso body of the Triceratops. So we need one of these arched little foot slopes Kind of looks like a shoe, doesn't it? Like it would cover the toes, and this would cover the top of your foot. But anyways, so we're gonna put that right over here, and then we take this real big, you know, airplane vehicle cockpit looking piece, and this will be the shell that goes over the back of all our internal components. There you go. So far, so good. Now, looks like we're going to construct the tail. So, we need one 2x4 flat, and then we'll need another 1x2 flat with a ball joint. Drape it over the top. Let's see. Now we need 3 dark green 1x2 flats. Once more, so that's 1, that's 2. Sorry, it's a lot of shadows. I need to invest in a second light. And 3. 1, 2, 3. So these, oh, I don't need the body. See, I'm getting way too ahead of myself again. All right, so that piece clicks along the back. Then these pieces click right into there. Snap in like such. Nice little jigsaw. And now we need a 2x2 flat tile in vibrant green. Here we go. Vibrant green. Nice. And then this will go at the far end of this tail piece. Alright, and now, ooh, that's a unique looking piece. We're going to need another 1x2 tile, but instead, this has the socket for a ball joint to go into. And then this is going to hook right onto the top here. Ta-da! Okay. Now we need two of these longer, kind of like reverse stepped shoe looking pieces. I don't even know what to call these. I mean, they don't look like bricks, do they? But I guess technically they are. So we take these and these little reverse stairway. Oh, there we go. These little reverse steps. Cool. There we go. Now that piece is done, and we're going to take our dino torso right here and take our little tail section piece and then just stick it right on like that. Oh yeah, that has great posability, doesn't it? Okay, and now we need to finish the tail, so we're gonna need one more. Oh, actually not one more, a different. So it's also a socket, but this time it's going horizontally onto the 1x2 tile instead of vertically. So we'll take this. We need one 1x1 vibrant green flat tile right here. 1x1. And then we'll need our smaller little shoe step in vibrant green as well. Cool. Ah, I dropped it. Happens a lot. So our stud flat will go right onto that first square. I'm just going to try to align it so that way it's on there perfectly flush, because these pieces do like to rotate. And then we put our little mini step piece on there. Then we take our other tail section and it just snaps right on, just like that. Cool. I can already see the dino forming. All right. And now it is time to use a 1x3 sand tile. Then we need a 1x2 brick in vibrant green. We'll need this 1x3 flat with the triangular shape, but this is the wrong one. We need this piece going in the opposite direction. So this is the one we were looking for. And then we'll need this interesting looking socket brick in dark green. Wow, that's one heck of a piece, isn't it? That's a big piece. Okay, so we take our tile, we put our socket piece facing in a direction, then we take our 1x2 brick, place it right behind it, and then we take our triangle, our little fin, and it's gonna, the dots are going to be flush with the bottom row of studs. And then, looks like this is the leg. Just snaps right in. Cool motion. That's pretty ingenious how it just stays on like that. The clutch power is amazing. Alright, and then we're going to repeat, but we're going to do the other leg. So, 1x3 sand flat, 1x2 brick in vibrant green, and then another socket brick, and then we'll grab our other little 1x3 flat winged piece. Repeat the steps just like such, but this time we're going to have the flat, perfectly straight edge be flush with the top row. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll put this on the other side. Cool, cool. Nice. And it just sticks right on, and on to the next step. Time for the front legs. Alright, we're going to need a vibrant green 2x2 brick, a 1x4 flat wing tile, a socket brick, and then one more flat, vibrant green 1x4 fit. But we need to make sure... Nope, so this is the wrong one. We need two that are the matching size. Matching direction, I mean. There we go. So these two are matching. Alrighty, so we're going to make our dino leg. We'll take our winged flat. Then we take our bottom, on the bottom half, of the bigger half of this flat, we're going to put our brick. And then we put our socket brick right next to it. And then to sandwich it in between, we're going to put the same piece from the first step right over it. There we go. Lovely. And then we want our studs facing out. So it's going to hook right into our little ball joints we made earlier. Click. Kind of stumpy legs, but I guess that's kind of fitting for a Triceratops, isn't it? And then we repeat with the other side. We'll need two of these winged flats again, going in the same direction on the other side, in the opposite direction from our last leg. Another socket brick, and then another 2x2 vibrant green brick. So, vibrant green on the back of the wing, socket on the front half of the wing, and then we sandwich it in between. Oh, whoops. I made a mistake. There we go. Let me try that again. My mistake was that I had these bottom studs right there. It needs to be the top stud. That's okay, mistakes happen. But that's the great thing about Legos. If you make a mistake, you just take it apart and you try it again. And there we go. We got our nice little sandwich piece right there. And then we take our Triceratops body and we're going to push it in until we hear it snap, just like that. And now, looks like we got legs. Bet it can stand now. There we go. I think we're almost at the end of the trike, guys. Now for the head, which is always the best part. We'll need one 2x4 flat vibrant green piece. And one of our little claw 1x2 flat tiles. We're going to flip this upside down, take our claw, and put it right at the top, like such. Now we need two, that's not the piece I'm looking for. We need two of these 1x4 flats, and this will stick right into the bottom. There we go. And then we flip it back over. Alright, now we need two 1x2 flats with the... Oh, it looks... these are like, they're not the claw pieces, but these are the, they've got like handlebars on them. The little rods for them to grasp onto. I always forget the name. I come up with names for these pieces and then I forget them. But anyways, so the handles, these handle pieces are going to stick right over the claw, like such. And then on to the next one. We are going to need another vibrant green 2x2 brick. And then we need one stud piece with a hook. And actually, we need two of these. My mistake. I make a lot of mistakes, guys. I'm not perfect, but I try my best. Okay. And then our hooked flats are going to grace the top of those handlebar pieces at the very forefront. And then we're going to place our brick right on top of the vibrant green square. Cool. And now we need two of these unique Technic looking pieces. They are flats, but they have a little tunnel on them, a little pin socket, if you will. And they look like this. And then we need these interesting looking 1x1 bricks with our two studs on the faces, on the face sides of the brick, and we'll need two of these as well. So we got two of each. We take our Technic sockets, and they're going to fill in the gap between our green brick and our sand tiles. And come on. Just press them down to make sure they're secure. There we go. Try to make them as flush as I can. And then we'll have our little interesting faced bricks go on the back of this piece. Now we need this kind of, oh god, it's like a brown red color. We need this 1x2 flat, and then another horizontal, or I'm sorry, vertical, I guess, socket joint. This will go over the handled pieces right on top of our sand tiles, and then we put our red-brown flat right in the middle. And this section should look like that. And now we're going to make the eyes. So we need two of these unique looking bulbous light bulb missile looking pieces right there. Very smooth. And we're going to need to attach them to some Technic pins. Oh, gotta be careful because these do like to roll around. They very much so like to move around. Oh, I see it. It's the snout. That's awesome. So I grabbed two of these Technic pins. Closer look at them so you can see. And these will insert like such. And they're going to go they're going to snap right in to our Triceratops's eye sockets. That's so nifty. I love it when it starts coming together. Ugh. Now we need 1x2 red-brown tile piece, 2 translucent orange studs that look like such, and then 2 vibrant green cheese slices, just like this. Okay. Oh, and lest I forget, these interesting finned tiles. All kinds of things clip onto these. So we take our Triceratops head, the brown will go in our second column here. Second column. Then we'll have our studs pop into our third column studs. And then we take our unique little Technic fin flats. And they will pop in just like such. So it should look like this. And I'm going to have to do a battery change, guys. Really quick here. So we'll take our cheese slices. And they will clip in like such. And this will clip in just like that on the other side. And we want the slopes sloughing off in the direction of the snout. This way. Look at that. It's coming together real soon. We'll be done in no time. I gotta do a quick battery change, guys. Forgive me. Okay. Battery is fully swapped. And let's pick up where we left off. So, this unique bracket looking piece is up next. Wow, look at that. Almost dropped it. I don't think I've seen one like this before where it's fully connected. That's so interesting. Alright, we're going to squeeze this right over the top. It should... No? Something is wrong. Something I've done is not completely right. Oh, nope. I guess that is it. It's just at an angle. Oh, just like that. It snaps right in. Oh, how I doubt myself. Ye of little faith. Alright, now we need 2 1x2 flats in vibrant green. This will go over the snout like such. And the second one is going to go right on top of the snout. Just like that. It's coming together. I see a Triceratops forming. Okay. Now, we need another one of these little shoe inverted stair step pieces. Oops, sorry, he must have come off. I didn't have them pushed in all the way. But this piece is going to dock right in there. Oh, it's so cool. Then we take another of that piece, like such, and we're going to grab our little 2x2 circular flat. And he is going to sit right on top of our orange translucent studs and our red-brown brick, or yeah, red-brown flat, sorry. And then we're going to take our snout piece, our little inverted stair step, the mini version, and, oh, I made a mistake. Sorry, guys. I made a mistake. the circular piece is supposed to go over the tiles. I was wrong. I get too ahead of myself sometimes. I make mistakes, just like everyone else. But that's the beauty of Lego, is that you just go back and try again. Look at that. That's looking very Triceratopsy. I just want to feed it leaves. And now we need our little claw. And this is going to be the horn, the nasal horn. And it sticks right in. Oh, that's so cool. Sticks right into the top of the snout. So awesome. Now we need our 2x6 flat sand tile, flat piece. Sorry, it's not a tile, it's a flat. Put our Triceratops skull over there. We take our flat, and we're going to need 2 of these dark gray little kind of bracket pieces, I guess you could call them. Ah, I dropped one. Got him. So we need 2 of those. And then we need 2 more sand studs with the hooks. Those. And these are going, so we'll go back to our gray. And these are going to sit directly in the middle. Like such. And then we take our little studs and we're going to put them right next to them with the hooks facing down alongside. And then we're going to take 2 of these little triangular flats in opposite directions. And we're going to put the bottom 2 studs right on top with our angles flanking off to the sides like that. And then we're going to take our little diamond tiles again, our little pizza shapes. We're going to have the flat edges sit right above the hooks, like such. There you go. Then we flip it over, and we're going to have our points coming down this way, and we're going to grab 4 of our little tiles, or our little flats, our little claw flats. 4 of these 1x2 claw flats, and they are going to trim the edges of our little headpiece here that will attach to the skull. Oh, it's me dropping a piece again. It happens. I'm sitting at a very low table, and I don't have a dedicated chair. I'm off the edge of my bed, because if you've seen my other videos, you know my space is really tiny. And there we go. Just like such. And then last page, flip this back around. And we need 2 of our long bone pieces, our white bone pieces. And these are going to hook right into the brown sand tile hook. Like such. And they just rotate around really easy. And then it's time to attach it. See? These parts attach right into there. Trying to find the best angle to do this, so we're just going to dock it right in. Actually, I might have to do this at a right angle. Trying to catch it on camera. And it's in. So I can bend it up like such. I think that's as far as it goes. So you get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. I think we'll stick at the very end because that looks more Triceratopsy. You know, moves its head. And then we take our ball joint and stick it right into the socket. And there you go. We have a cute little Triceratops. Pretty nifty. Looks like we still have a lot of extra pieces left over too. So we haven't used them all. But yeah. Pretty adorable if you ask me. The tail has some full swivel action. The front legs do move. They're kind of stumpy though. Same with the back. Although with the back you get full rotation, so I can make it look like a Triceratops is going to the bathroom. Because these front legs do not budge. They only move forward and backward. But woo. So anyways, guys, that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna grab some cell phone footage of the model and I'm going to start disassembling all the pieces so we can move on to the next dino. But yeah, pretty cool. Alright, Pteranodon up next. Okay, so I have to say this is probably one of the most cute and adorable sets that I have ever had the pleasure of building. The Triceratops head is fully opposable. It swivels around 360 degrees like such, and the head can tilt very high up for when it's gazing at the night sky. And it can tilt down just enough to eat the long grass, but not enough to muck about in the dirt. But yes, you get full head action. The front legs do move, but only forwards and backwards. They do not push outwards to the side like the back legs do. The back legs can be lifted and splayed out, and they also have full 360 potential to turn. Forgive me, my camera just went and wobbled a bit. And the tail also has full 360 potential to move. Fully opposable. Very simple set, but very articulate. So if you're a fan of the Triceratops or any other kind of horned dinosaur, this might be the model for you that you can display on your desk. Absolutely adorable. Sorry, I couldn't resist. That's just me having fun with dinosaurs. Alright friends, so continuing where we left off, we're going to start the Pteranodon build. So, first up, let us grab our 2x6 flat. This interesting sloped brick again. That's gonna go right on to the top there of the center. Now we need one vibrant green brick and two vibrant green 1x2s. It's going to flank. Our 1x2s are going to flank the sand square brick, and we're going to put our 2x2 right at the bottom, like such. Cool. These ones were kind of tricky to disassemble. I had to use a pen cap to push out the red pins without damaging the Lego pieces. So we're gonna get two of these. I mean, I suppose I could have just left these together for the sake of the build, but I thought I'm gonna be a completionist and start completely over from scratch for this next build. So we've got our little black bead pin things again, and we are going to align them. These were tricky, so I have to make sure they're aligned. There we go. It's easier once you've done it once. And then same for the other. Align it. And insert the pin. Come on. There we go. And then I just push down just to flatten both sides. Perfect. And these are going to, ooh, I made a mistake. I got ahead of myself again. These need to flank our green brick. That was my mistake. And then we place these up here. Never said I was perfect, friends. I'm been playing with Lego for years in my childhood, and I still feel like a beginner sometimes. That's okay. We're just here to have fun. So now we need a vibrant green 2x4 flat, and we're gonna center this starting on the second stud. It's gonna align right in the middle, like such. And then we need one of our 1x2 ball joints, and it is going to sit right on top of that last bit of sand tiling. Just like that. And then we need two dark green 1x3 angle flats, and they're going to be opposite sides, like such. So, and it's going to go on like a pyramid shape. With the cone end going towards the ball joint. Then we need one more 2x4 flat, and it's going to hang underneath that green brick that's jutting out, like such. Okay, now we're going to need our ultra long angled sand brick. I gotta figure out the name for these, and we're gonna need our socket, our double ball jointed brick right here. Kind of looks like a pelvis, you know, but in Lego form. Pelvic bone. Oop, that fell off. That's okay. We'll go right back on. And then, so we've got our gray ball joint brick in the middle, and then the tip of this sand flat, oop, that happens, is gonna fill up those last two studs. I'll just put that back, so it should look something like this. And then I have a feeling we're gonna lace it with some more bricks on top. So we need a 1x4 dark green, and then we need a 1x2 vibrant flat, and then one more 1x2 ball joint tile. I don't know, I guess this is horizontal because it sticks out that way. And if it were sticking out the top, maybe I had it backwards. Could go either way. So this is going to click right onto the tippy top of this little plank we've built. And then we're going to follow it behind with the 1x2 tile. And then, oh, sorry, we need 2 of these 1x4 dark green bricks. And then we're going to lock it and keep it secure by placing these right on top. And we've got ourselves a body starting to form. Okay, and now we need, I saw it in here earlier, we need our little 2x2 circular flat. And that is going to sit right at the edge where these 4 studs are. I'm going to just push it down like such. Then we need 2 red-brown 1x2 tiles. And then our little mini reverse stair step piece. So this is going to hook right onto the bottom 2, onto these 2 circular studs right here on our circular piece. Sorry, yeah, tongue twister. The step formation, see? Right there, like such. Then we're going to put our tiles right behind it. Or, sorry, not our tiles, our flats. I always get confused between tiles and flats. If you've watched my other videos, you know I can't get it straight. It's because they look like tiles, but tiles are smooth. These are flats. Looking good so far. Then we need our shell piece again. And this is going to sit right on top. See how it's kind of stepped in there? You've got these 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Well, the edge is going to sit right on top of the red, and it's going to be flush with the body where this ball joint meets. And there we go. That piece is on there. Now we need 1 1x1 stud. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Then we need this interesting single file inverted step, because it's single file. There's no 2 rows, it's a single row. I come up with the weirdest names for these pieces, don't I, guys? So we just need 1 of each of those, and then we need our socket 1x2 tile, or flat piece, forgive me. But anyway, so, okay, this looks like it's going to be the tail. So, we take our green flat, Stick it on like such. And then take our inverted step piece, and there we go. And then it clicks right on, and voila, we got a tail. Maybe this one will be quicker than the Triceratops. Okay, now we need one sand inverted step. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was looking at the instructions. We're going to need 2 black claws, 2 black horns. Oh, these are really tiny. 1, 2, and then 2 of these black Tantive 4 blockade runner looking studs. If you've ever seen Star Wars, you know what the Tantive 4 is. Then we need 1 2x2 flat and vibrant green, 1 1x2 flat in dark green, and then one of our socket bricks in dark green. So take our tile, our 2x2 vibrant, and we take one of our dark green 1x2s, stick it on there, grab a Tantive 4, and he's going to go in the bottom left corner. There we go. And then we stick our socket brick right on top of that L shape. So you should have something like this. It's got the little space, that extra stud there. And then we're going to take our other Tantive 4 piece, and it's going to go on the bottom left corner, so it should be parallel right on top of the one below it, like this. Then we take our sand inverted step brick right here. Oop, I dropped it. Butterfingers, they're very smooth. This piece, as you can see, and we're gonna drape it right over the top. And there we go. Clicks on just like that. And then we gotta pay attention to our orientation, so we're gonna take our black claws, and they're gonna go to the left side of where we have our socket oriented outward. So socket out, claws to the left, and then horns to the right. Oh look, they're feet. Talons, if I should be zoologically correct. So, yeah, see? That's cool. Dinos. I love dinosaurs. Alright, and then this one is going to go on the... So if we have our tail pointed down, this is going to fit onto the left side thigh. There we go. With our sand brick pointing out. That's cool. I wonder if it'll be able to stand. Hopefully. I think we're almost there, guys. Alright, and I'm assuming the next step is to build the other leg, so we're gonna repeat that process. 1 2x2 flat vibrant green, 1 1x2 flat dark green, our socket brick in dark green, our inverted, do I have it? It's gotta be in here somewhere. It's like a game of I Spy with some of these smaller pieces. It's very tricky. So we take our small little sand tile piece, and we'll just set it to the side. No, not sand tile, our sand inverted step. We need 2 Tantive 4 blockade runners, stud pieces, 2 black claws. Don't mind my roommates, you can probably hear them in the background shuffling around. 2 black claws, and we need 2 horns. I see 1 horn in black. There should be 1 more. There it is. These little tiny pieces are tricky, guys. And they slide along the glass because Lego is smooth. Come on. There it is. Got it. So that should be all our pieces for the other leg. So now we're going to do the same thing, but on opposite sides. So we take our 2x2, put our 1x2 dark green on top of it. This time on the top. And we're going to have our Tantive 4, bottom left corner again, but oriented in a different direction with the blockade head sticking out to the left instead of down. And then we take our socket brick. We're going to have the socket going in the opposite direction. And then we take our piece again, our Tantive 4, parallel on top just like last time. And then we're going to cover that with our sand tile, or our sand inverted step. Just like such. And then, so we had it facing down like this. We're going to have our black claws going off to the right. Don't mind my roommates. It's an old house, it's squeaky. Unfortunately, my room is right next to the bathroom, so you can probably hear them taking a leak. And then our black horns go off to the left. Now we've got another set of talons ready to go. And this will click on, as you guessed it, on the opposite side, like such. Let me push this down a little, make sure it's secure. There we go. Now on to the next page. I'm gonna guess these are the wings that we're gonna build, or a section of the wings that are gonna be built next. Yep. So we need 2 2x3 flats. We'll need 2 1x4 tiles in sand. 2 1x2 socket pieces. Like such. 2 of those. 4 1x2 dark green flats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of our diamond pizza slices in vibrant green. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think, oh, here we go. We're gonna need 2 of our socket bricks in dark green. Okay, so to start, we take our sand colored flat. Oh, don't mind that noise, that's just the grocery truck with that really annoying horn causing public disturbances, but there's nothing I can do about it, so just keep moving forward. So we take our 1x2 dark green tile, or dark green flat. It's going to go on one end, as such, and then we're going to take our socket brick, or our socket flat, and put it right on top. Then we take our socket brick, we'll place it adjacent next to it, and then to make it flush, we are going to put another 1x2 flat right on top of the socket flat. And it's matching colors. It should look something like that. And then we take 2 of our diamond slices, and with the socket facing towards the left, we're going to place the flat sharp line with the curve facing outwards on top of these 3 rows of studs. This one row of 3 studs on each side, so it should look like this. Man, I really can't talk today, guys. My brain is just frazzled. I've had a lot going on in my life, you know. But I like making these videos because it's therapeutic for me, and I know, you know, real-time builds aren't the most exciting kinds of YouTube content, but I figured, you know, if anyone ever just wants something to put on that'll drone in the background, they can put on my really boring videos. Okay, and then we do that twice, so repeat the process. So flat and sand, 1x2 dark green, and then our socket flat on top of that dark green, and then our socket brick again with the other 1x2 flat on top to make it flush, again with our diamond slices, and then we place our tile right across them. So it should look like this. Then we get 2 of these. Then we take our Pteranodon body, and we locate the ball joint. We grab one of the wing joints and we just pop them right in. It makes a nice satisfying click. And you know that's not going anywhere. Cool. It's getting there. Just a little bit more wing and then the head. Okay. So, for the left and right wing, it's going to be the same method. So we need 2 2x4 flats in vibrant green. 2 of each 1x4 flat fin, flat in opposite directions. So we'll get 2 of each. Then we need 2 1x2 Yeah, I guess this is the better way to say these flat tiles is it's horizontal if the ball joint faces up. So this would be horizontal piece. I did it a different way when I was doing the Triceratops build, but okay, so we got 2 of those. Then we need 4 of our claw 1x2 tiles. Flats. They're not tiles, they're flats. I can't get it right. It's like potato, you know, but it's not. They're completely different styles of bricks. So 4 of those. And then we need 2 of our 1x2 horizontal hooks in light gray, like this. Cool. So grab our 2x4 flat. We're gonna place our socket, our ball joint flat on the end. And then we're gonna take 2 of our white claws, and these are gonna fill the middle of the vibrant green flat. We're going to have the teeth facing outward on both sides. And then on the end, we're going to cap it off with our hook flat 1x2. And then we cover it. And this is a wing, so we're going to want the smaller end of our angular flat pieces here on the side with the hook, not the joint. We're going to do that on the opposite side too, so it should look something like this. There you go. And then we're going to repeat that step. So 2x4 flat, 1x2 ball joint flat, fill it up with the teeth in the center, the teeth facing up and down, and then cap it off with the hook tile, the hook flat at the end. See, I keep making that grammatic mistake. And then we're going to do the same with our how peculiar. That can't be right. Oh, here we go. How strange. I grabbed another piece. There we go. And we got two of these now, like such. And then we grab our Pteranodon body, and the hooks should be pretty easy. The joint is going to click right into the socket, the hook facing out. We'll do the same on the other side. So it'll look like this. There we go. Now we've got wings. Ooh. It's still not done though. We need the full wingspan. But look at that. That's kind of cool already. At the Y, M, C, A. Can't believe I just did that. Okay. Yep. And then for the wing tips, we need our 1x2 handlebar pieces in dark green. So we'll need one. I'm going to set the other aside for now. And then we need our angled flat. So with the handlebar facing this way, so this is going to go, so if we have the feet facing up, this one is going to be for the right wing over here. So we're going to place this just underneath on the bigger end with the angle going off the top into the left direction. And it's going to click right into the wing right there. So now we've got this nice wingtip. Sweet. And we'll do the same for the other side, I'm guessing. Yep. So grab our 1x2 handlebar in green, dark green. Grab the flat angle piece again. But this needs to face the other way. Handlebar is facing out. But going along the bottom like such, with the bigger end going in towards the body because it's a wing tip. Just place it on the other wing. And there you go. We are building Lego dinosaurs. Now for the head. Okay, so we need a 1x4 flat in sand color. Then Then we need our 1x2 tile. Then we need our 1x2 socket, but vertical. So if the socket was going up, this piece is vertical. We're going to need these 3 pieces. So grab it. We're going to place the dark green flat parallel. Doesn't matter which side, you can swap it around. Then we'll place our socket flat parallel as well, because this will hook into the neck of the body. Now we're going to take this very interesting dark brown nougaty 1x2 brick that has holes on the long sides. We're going to grab one of those, and then we need 2 vibrant green cheese slice stud pieces like this. They're so small and my hands are so big. I don't know if you can see that. There we go, our cheese slices. Can't just stop falling. There we go. Grab 2 of those, and then 2 translucent orange studs. I don't even know if you can see it in my hand that well. I need to buy another light so that way there's not so many shadows. Don't mind the airplane. Our Pteranodon will take him out once he's finished being built. Okay. That's the problem with living in a city. It's never quiet, but I do it for my career. So we place our nougaty colored strange 1x2 brick on top. And then we're going to have our cheese slices on the sides, on both sides. Well, we're going to have the angle sloughing off in the direction of the socket joint over here. So smooth that way. So it should look like that. And then we're going to place our orange studs over the final stud on the wall of that interesting colored brick piece. And these are going to be the eyes. I can already see it. It's pretty cool. Okay, now we need 1x2 flat in vibrant green, and then 1x1 stud. So we'll do the stud first. The single stud will go up against the wall. And we're going to take our 1x2 flat and place one stud of it, and one stud is going to jut out like such. And then we take our other 1x2 flat in vibrant green, and it's going to interlock these two so that stays secure, just like such. See? I can see a head starting to form. It's pretty exciting. Okay, now we're going to need one more 1x4 flat, and then one more 1x2 flat in dark green. And then, so first we'll click this on, and it's gonna be the inverse. We'll have it on the right side. And then this is going to click over that first stud like such. And so we should have this zigzag step going down. Like a stairwell, you know? And then it's time to grab our really extra long 1x4 inverted stairwell curved piece. And this is going to sit right at the end, like this. And it's going to be flush. Look, it's a beak. Peck, 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 peck. 1x2 in vibrant green, flat. I know there's one around here somewhere. There it is. And we're going to place it right over the top of its head, like such. And then we're going to grab one more inverted step curved piece like this. And it's just going to fill in that stairwell again. And lo and behold, we've got a Pteranodon head showing up. But it's not done yet. We've still got a couple more steps. We'll take our mini inverted step curved piece, and it's going to sit right on this last stud, because every Pteranodon has a little crest on its head. Peck, 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 peck. And then, finally, we take our body and we just attach it into the neck. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. I hope you guys can see this. Actually, let me double check my screen. There we go. Cool. So it stands, I think. You gotta move the tail a little. But yeah, it can stand. So it can fold its wings. Oh, look, I can get it to walk on its wings. That's cool. I mean, this is a bad angle, but I'll show you when I show you the up-close footage. But that's a pretty cool looking dinosaur build, if I say so myself. It's got a nice wingspan, too. There's all this aircraft hovering around my house. I don't know if you guys heard the helicopter, but we had an airplane and a helicopter roll by as I'm building a Pteranodon. Woo! Did you guys know that the difference between a Pteranodon and a pterodactyl is that pterodactyls are much smaller and Pteranodons are bigger? And I'm going to assume this is a Pteranodon because it's about the same size as the Triceratops, which would make it a big reptilian avian creature. I hesitate to use the word bird, but yeah, it's a big old lizard bird. Peck. Peck, 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 peck. That's just me being a child. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. I see dinosaurs and I want to play with them. This thing is awesome. I like it. I love Legos. Great little build. Lots of playable function. Honestly, the Pteranodon is a lot more fun than I thought. And I like its little bird eye. Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to capture some footage of this build, and then I'm going to disassemble the pieces, and we will build the T-Rex next. Cool. Alright guys, off to it. I have to say, I was not expecting this build to be as posable as it is, and it is awesome. Pteranodons have always been really cool. So, with this one, you're actually able to pose it in some very avian stances, some very bird-like, you know, avian reptile poses that, you know, from the box didn't look like it was going to be possible. But you get this awesome wingspan, and if I back him up more, you can see how long he is. It's pretty great. So the first two sections of the wings are fully rotatable, 360 degrees. The wingtips are not, they just flap. but that's fine. Yeah, it's a great set. So you can really get some really nice poses out of this model. It's fun to just play with him. Squawk. And then just fold the wings back up. And I like to put him in the pose from the film Jurassic Park 3. If you've ever seen that movie, you know when they're in the aviary and the Pteranodon comes out of the mist. So I can just... And he's walking on the ends of his wings. I can actually have him sitting up a little bit more straight. There we go. Not bad. And the head does not come down all the way. But I mean, if you move the body down, you know, he can peck fish. And his head does come all the way up. About yay. The crest will hit the neck. But, you know, if he's standing up, he can be giving out bird screeches to his fellow pteranodons. You know what I mean? Like this. I don't know if that's how a pteranodon would sound, but it's the only noise I can make that would probably come close. Whoops, sorry, almost dropped my camera. But yeah, great little build. I thought the Pteranodon would be the weaker of the three, but it's Lego, so of course I was proven wrong. This is a great little model. I'm very tempted to pick up a couple more boxes of these and just have one of each dino lining my my room. But yeah, I will say the most fragile part is the horns and the claws. When I'm moving his feet around, I have had a horn fall out of place, but it's not a big deal. You know, they just pop right back in. Otherwise, he's got some great stability. So I would, if you're a flying reptile guy and you like pteranodons and pterodactyls, if you were gonna pick one to put on your desk, you know, this is not a bad choice either. I can just imagine him eating fish. Okay, moving on. I'm going to disassemble him, and I'm going to start getting ready on the next model to be built out of this set. Cool. Let's get to it. Alright, amigos. Time to build the T-Rex. Okay, so first off, we're going to build the bone rib cage. We need one of these, as well as this little white hook arm. It'll plug in just like that. Then we need this, whoop, dropped it, this white pipe looking thing. And it'll clip right to the inside. Then we need another white hook. And one of the smaller horns, I think. Oh, no. They're all the same. And then repeat that step Grab another horn. There should be another white claw piece in here. Just like that. Hook it in. And this time it goes on the other side. Kind of like you're weaving. So we get this cool claw shape going with this rib cage. And then we'll need 3 more of those white hook pieces. 1, 2, as you can see here. And I need one more. I know there's one in here somewhere. 3. There we go. So 3. And then we'll need 3 razor claws. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll hook our claws into the hooks. They fit very snug compared to those tall bone pieces. So they should look like this. And then, let's see. This is also, so we weave it on. There we go. It's kind of terrifying almost. It's like some kind of monster. And here we got our bones, although I think I'll space them out more. Yeah, spacing them out seems like the right move. There we go. That looks a little bit more natural. Cool. So now we got our set piece. Ta-da! Little bone rib cage from the Cretaceous period. Who knows what kind of dinosaur it belonged to. But I'm gonna set this up here for now because we got a T-Rex to build. And I'm oh so excited. So we need our 2x6 plate with our sand colored trawler brick 2x2. We'll clip this down onto the end. Then we take our 2x4 brick, place it right there, and then another sand trawler brick right here to cap it off at the end. Then we will need 2 of these, our horizontal ball joint 1x2 tiles. And they both will go on one of the ends at the same end. Then we need our 1x2 vibrant green brick, and that'll go right next to our 2 ball joint flats. Then we need a, sorry, that was a flat, not a brick. Then we need a 2x4 flat to go right next to the other vibrant green flat. And then we grab our 1x2 vibrant green brick to fill in that last row of studs, that column of studs on the sand trawler brick. And now We need one more horizontal ball joint 1x2 tile in dark gray. That'll go on top of our vibrant green 1x2 brick. And then it's time for this joint chassis. Our brick with the ball joints sticking out the end, and that'll go right next to the that'll go flush up against the brick and the ball joint flat. Then we need one vibrant green 2x2 brick and a 2x2 sand trawler in vibrant green. Two of these actually. Grab an extra piece. So we got two of those. We'll take our 2x2 regular brick, lay it right next to our joint brick. Then we're gonna double whammy with our sand trawlers right next to it, and have a little column of studs that will be filled in with a 1x2 vibrant green brick. There we go. Then we need a 2x4 flat in vibrant green and two of these 1x2 flat Technic like kind of hinge pieces. It's kind of like a hinge, like a snap-on hinge feature they do. So we are gonna lay these right across these two, the 1x2 brick and our sand trawler bricks, so that they stay locked in together and are secured. Get that overlap. And we're going to place our tile right at the opposite end, and there should be 1, 2, 3, 4 studs showing. Next we need another vibrant green 2x2 brick and two 1x2 flats in dark green. So our flats are going to trim the sand trawler brick spaces, and we're going to put our vibrant green brick right in that slot there. Getting there. Now we need two vibrant green cheese wedges. Two of them, so there's one. And here's two. And then we need our shell piece again. So we are going to take our cheese wedge and lay it across the hinge piece and... Oh no! I gotta go pick that up. Sorry about that, guys. The piece has been recovered. So we are going to lay it right across our hinge piece and our flat in dark green. Keep that weave. There we go. Then we're going to take our shell piece and, looking at the bottom, it's going to slide in flush with our cheese wedges. Boy, do I love Lego. Oh, and it's time to build the little arms. I love the T-Rex. They always looked like Labradors to me. So we'll need two of our 1x2 vertical socket flats. So we'll need two of these. 1, 2. And we'll need our horizontal 1 by 2 hook pieces with the hook. So I got 1. Here's 2. Now we'll need 4 of these little hook studs in dark gray. So 1. Whoops. Losing pieces. Pieces galore, just flying all over the place. From the table to the floor. 1, 2, 3. And there's one more in this pile somewhere. There it is. I spy with my little eye. 4. Then we need 2 of our handy dandy 1 by 2 flats with the handlebar attachments. And then 4 of the little black horns. These little tiny ones. Little black horns. And we'll need 4 of those. Because those are going to be our T-Rex claws. 1, 2. There's 2 more in here somewhere. There's 3. And there is 4. Good to go. Alright. So, first step is to take our vertical socket and we're going to lay a handlebar flat across it in the opposite direction. Then we're going to take our hook and hook that onto the handlebar piece. And then we'll take 1 of each. We'll take 2 of our hook pieces and we want them running perpendicular to the hook that's right there. So this one's going that way, this one's going that way, perpendicular. Then we have those 2. And then we take our little tiny black horns and stick them into the hook. There we go. And would you look at that? Although, hang on, I might have had mine on backwards. So, you want the claws to arc down from the green. I had it backwards. You don't want to do that. So make sure the green is visible when you see the downward slope of these claws. Looking pretty good. And then we're going to do that whole step again. Do it a little quicker this time. Then parallel, perpendicular. There we go. Put our claws in. There we go. Just one more. And voila. Now we have 2 sets of T-Rex claws ready to go. And these are going to hook right into the tiny sockets on the side of the torso. But you're going to want to make sure you put them with the green side facing outward. So let's say I just grab one. I want the green side coming towards where the legs are going to be, because these are going to be the scales and skin of the T-Rex's arms. And we do the same on this side. There we go. Rawr. Oh, he's got little arms. I love it. So adorable. I can already tell. They've all been adorable so far. Okay, now for the tail. I'm going to set our torso aside. We need a 2x4 flat sand, 1x2 horizontal ball joint, and this is going to clip onto the end here, like that. Then we need a 2x2 vibrant green flat, and our 2x2 dark green circular flat. And we're going to put the vibrant green right in the middle, and then have the circular flat hooked on right to the end, and a little bit will come off the edge. And then we're going to sandwich that with a 2x4 flat in vibrant green right over. It should be flush with the dark green still sticking out just a little, but we want it flush with the ball joint side. And then we're gonna grab one more 1x2 dark green flat, and then our 1x2 horizontal flat with the socket. Okay, so we are going to put our socket piece right on top of the vibrant green flat, so that it'll stick right over the circular and dark green flat. Then we'll put the dark green 1x2 flat right behind it, like that. Then the next step is to grab another 1x2 dark green flat and place it right on top of the gray socket piece. And then it's time to grab our two long, skinny 1x4 inverted stair-step pieces. These curved pieces, which we never got an official name for, but they click on like that. It's a very satisfying snapping sound that they make, that's for sure. Okay, so that's one section of the tail. And for the smaller section, we are going to need a 1x4 flat sand flat, one vibrant green stud flat stud, I guess, either or, a 1x2 dark green flat, a vertical 1x2 socket flat, and then we need a 1x2 flat with a handlebar in dark green, and one more long, skinny 1x4 inverted step piece. Okay, so we're going to take our flat, our sand-colored flat, and we're going to take our handlebar dark green flat, put it right on the end, on the top there, and then we take our socket piece and put it right next to it. And then we're going to lay our 1x2 regular dark green flat on top of the gray, and take our stud and take our vibrant green stud flat and put it at the farthest dark green stud closest to the socket. So it should have a step formation going up. And then we're going to finally layer our inverted step piece right on top of it. There we go. Voila. And now we just take our tail pieces and we click the smaller tail into the bigger piece. And I have a feeling we're going to have one more tail piece to create. Yep, I was right. So we'll need another 1x4 sand flat, another, let's see if I can find it, 1x1 vibrant green stud flat, one, that piece looks tricky to find. Oh, here it is. One 1x2 vertical hook in black. So there's the hook, 1x2, going up, vertical. We'll need that. And then one more long skinny 1x4 inverted step curve piece. So take our black hook, hook it onto the end like such of our sand flat, and then we put our 1x1 flat stud in vibrant green on top and get that step formation going again. And then layer our inverted step piece right on top of it. And it's just gonna hook into the tail. And there we go. We've got a tail now. Very snake-like. Sometimes I wish I had a tail. I'd feel a lot cooler if I did. And now we take our tail piece and we just click it right in to the socket. And there we go. Interesting. This little circular plate kind of acts like a buffer so that you can't put the tail down any lower, which is somewhat strange. Kind of limiting. I wonder what the reasoning for that was. Oh, maybe so that it keeps the rest of the tail from falling down under its own weight, perhaps? Anyways, we'll probably build the legs and then move on to the head. Okay, looks like some kind of thigh that we're gonna build here. So we'll need a 1x4 dark green brick, one black cylinder, two fins, 1x4 flat fins with an angle sloughing off to the right. So two of those, two diamond pizza slices, and then two socket bricks in dark green. So we're going to grab a pizza slice, and we're going to put our cylinder right on that corner of the right angle. And then we're going to take our socket, and we're going to place it right in that inner L. Did I do this right? So if I have it oriented like this, I want the socket brick, I want the top right corner to be parallel with the cylinder, and we should have a little L going on here, a little 3-stud corner remaining. Then we're going to take one of our fins and we're going to align it. We want the bottom to be flush. We're going to align it like that, and we're going to lay our 1x4 right across it. So we'll take two and then two. So we want the angle to go on the inside of this shape. And then we'll take our other socket and we'll put it on those last two studs that are showing. And then we're going to sandwich it with the diamond pizza slice. So it's mirrored perfectly. See the shape? The curves are on the bottom. These are going to be our legs. And then we're going to do the same with our last fin piece. We want it matching on both sides. There you go. We got a dino thigh. Pretty cool. Okay. Now we got to do that process again, but with the inverse of shapes. So, two of these, but this time with the angle sloughing off to the right. Did I say that wrong? I guess with this one they were sloughing off to the left and this was the right. It's late, guys. It's like 3 a.m. where I am. And I'm recording myself playing with Legos. So forgive me if I can't be perfect all the time. We'll need 2 more diamond slices. Diamond pizza slices. Little mini baseball fields. A 1x4 dark green brick. And 2 socket bricks in dark green. And we will need 1 more little black cylinder like this. So we'll take a pizza slice and we're going to put our cylinder right on the bottom corner of the baseball field. We're going to get a right angle going. This time the angle is going to come downward to the right. The radius, I mean. This curve should be on the downward right. We're going to take one of our socket bricks and we are going to lay it across the top like such. Then we take another one of our... Actually, let's do this first. Let's take our 1x4 and just put on those last 2 studs. And then we're going to want to take one of our fins and we want the angle on the inside of this L shape. Remember? Then we take our other socket brick, place it down. Now it's time to sandwich it all together. So we want our curve to be matching, just like on both sides. Matching. There we go. 2 dino thighs ready to go. Now, let's see. So we want the studs facing up, but we want the diamond plates. So these would be like the knee area connecting to the thigh. So we want our diamonds with the stud up facing in the same direction as the studs on the back shell. So baseball field. Same on the other side. Kind of looks like frog legs, you know? They used frog DNA to finish the dinosaur genomes for all the dinosaur DNA sequences for the animals at Jurassic Park. I know that because I'm a nerd. Okay, now it's time to make razor sharp talons for the feet. So we take 2x3 sand flat, one of those, and we're going to need one of these really cool double hook pieces. that are horizontally placed on a 1x2 black piece. So on a black flat. So we're gonna take our double hook flat and put it on the edge of our sand flat. Then we need two, whoop, dropped a piece, but I got it. We're gonna need two of our little hammerhead Corvette stud flats in black. Tantive 4s. And these are going to go on top, but they are going to go perpendicular to the direction of the hook. So perpendicular. They are crossing. They are not parallel where they are falling. See? Parallel would be, oh no. Parallel would be it going the same way for those of you who don't know what parallel and perpendicular means. So these two going the same way, parallel. Perpendicular, they're crossing. So we want them perpendicular. And then it's time for our Technic socket trick again. So we'll need our red Technic pin, our brick bracket with the Technic sockets, and then our Technic bead here. So diagonal divot once again to align it properly so we know that the shapes are aligned. I don't know if you guys can see that. So there's this little divot. When it's diagonal, you'll be able to tell when the hole is aligned perfectly. Something like that. See, there we go. It's a little out of focus on the camera, but managed to get it. And then the pin. Let's get part of the pin in there. There we go. And I just push it down into the table. There we go, so that it's flush. We got our socket, and we're gonna put this right onto our flat with the ball facing off towards the back. And it should stick up just a little. We want it flush with our hammerhead Corvette, so it should look like that. Just a little bit of space. Then we need our 2x2, just our one-step inverted curve. And we're going to lay it across the top of our foot here. Then we need two of our little cheese slice pieces in vibrant green. And we are going to put the back wall of the triangular shape up against the wall of the brick bracket right here. So it should be flush. And then we'll do the same on the other side. There we go. Cool. And now we need this weird, strange, unique looking Technic pin thing. And this looks like a handlebar to a land speeder, you know? And then this is going to click. So we're going to flip it up like such, like that. And it is going to hook right into our hook pieces right here. And push it up like that. Kind of looks like a spaceship, doesn't it? And then we need 3 black claws, like Dr. Grant's Velociraptor claw at the beginning of 1993's summer blockbuster and Academy Award-winning film Jurassic Park. And then we're going to fit our claws into 1, 2, 3 spots. Nice. I like that. That is a cool look. And we're going to do this twice. So we're going to repeat all those steps one more time. Okay, so 2x3, our double hook flat. Let's grab our hammerhead corvettes. Forgive me guys, my back is hurting. I gotta stretch real quick. Okay, thanks for bearing with me. So, I'm building at a nightstand, and I'm sitting at the edge of my bed, so I've been hunched over for the last few hours without any proper back or lumbar support, so sometimes I just need to take breaks, so thank you for understanding. Anyways, carrying on, so we got our pieces there. Now we need 2 red Technic pins, or sorry, just 1 red Technic pin, and then our Technic bracket. Once again, so pin and bracket. You guys know these, you're familiar with these. You can take the blue bracket, or you can take the blue pin or the red pin. Said Morpheus. And then we need our Technic perler bead looking thing here. Okay, so first steps first. We grab our 2x3 sand flat, put the hook on the edge, and then we take our hammerhead corvette studs and we place them perpendicular right on top, crisscrossing. And we go over to our Technic pin setup again, and we're going to thread the pin through the bracket and the bead. And the diagonal indent will be our guide. So when it's diagonal, kind of get the, I'm able to thread it through. I'm able to get the shape down. Come on. There we go. Then I just push it into the table to make it flush. There we go. And it's flush. So cool. And now we place it on the back. So the wall of the bracket is flush up against our layered little stud pieces here. Then we need our inverted step piece again, curved right over. We lay that over the top like such. Come on, there you go, snaps right on. 2 of our little cheese slices in vibrant green. Yep. And we're going to take the back triangle and make it flush. And then do the same with the other side. So we have something that looks like this. And then we take our land speeder handlebar again, flip it upside down, or right side up, and it's going to slot into our front hooks once again. We want this pushed up so it looks like a spaceship. And then we grab our 3 black claws. These will be our talons for our T-Rex. Then one in the middle. And then one right in the center. Well, it's got the one in the center, and then the last one. There we go. And now we've got 2 of these for stomping. You know the T-Rex, he's good at stomping and chomping. And then, so while our T-Rex is splayed out like a frog, we're going to take our feet and we're going to insert them into each frog leg. Like that. So slide them in. It's very unique. So you probably don't want to go like that because the plate is going to hit the bracket. But if you slide them in like this, there's enough clearance between the space of the wall and the outside. So I did it wrong on the first foot, but this method is much easier. And you want it. There you go. And it just snaps in like that. And now we can put our legs down. Oh, look at that. So cool. That was a mishap. Don't worry about that. Sorry, I have the GoPro parked right in front of me. Maybe I can edit that out. But anyways, that was a catch. I caught it. So, oh, it's got like little rooster feet. There we go. So if I hold the feet to the floor, I can get the body to stand up like that. Cool. There we go. Alright, now it's time to build the head, friends. We're almost there. We're almost at the finish line. So I'll put the body over there. So we need one 1x2 vibrant green flat. Then we need 2 these unique looking 1-stud bricks, but they have 2 studs, 2 stud openings on 2 of their walls. So we'll need 2 of these. And we're going to put them back to back on our flat right here. And let's, for simplicity's sake, we just say we want the flat sides flush against each other. So that way we have a stud, like 2 studs right next to each other on the opposite side. So flush, flat, flush, 2 studs. And now we're going to take this tall brick. It's 2 bricks on top of each other in height. So it's 2 bricks high, but it's got a 2x2 stud wall on the other side. So this is going to sit on top of what we got going on here. So it's right on top. 1, 2, 3. So we should have 6 studs. And then we need 2 translucent orange studs right here as such. So we got our orange studs and translucent orange, and these are going to cap off the top of our little wall here. And then we need one 1x2 kind of like red, brown, burgundy flat. That's going to go right on top of the translucent studs. Then we'll need 2 more of these unique 1x1 bricks with the weird sides, and you're going to put them together like that again. Flush. We'll need 2 of them. Then we're going to stick them on just like that. You don't have to put them on both at the same time like I did, but you know, just take your time with it. So we want something that looks like this. And this is what the back looks like, all flat. The other side all studs, and the other side will just have studs like at the very bottom, at the very top. Then moving on to the next step. And then we're going to cap this off again with a 1x2 burgundy flat right on top. So red, beige, red, translucent orange, gray for 2 studs, and then beige again, and then vibrant green at the bottom. Next, we're going to grab our trusty tile Technic pin bracket looking pieces. We're going to grab one of them, and then we're going to grab one of these little missile bulb looking things in translucent orange, and a Technic pin. And then, continuing, we're going to place the missile into the short side of the Technic pin, like such. And we're going to plug the longer side into, and this is important how we look at the orientation. So for this first half, with our long rectangle piece facing that way, this one is going to be oriented. We want the pin bracket facing away from us. And we're going to place this through the left side, like that. And we're going to place it all the way down here at the bottom of our rectangle piece next to the green flat. And then we're going to grab those same pieces, translucent orange missile pod, one Technic pin, and where is the Technic bracket? Our flat Technic bracket looking piece right there. But now we're going to do it the opposite way. So this time we want the socket facing towards us, but I'm going to set that down for now. Let's put the missile in the short side of the Technic pin, and then we're going to put the long side into the bracket with the bracket on the side closest to us, and then we're going to place it opposite. So it should look something like this. And it's a little flimsy at the moment, but I'm sure we'll layer it with some more bricks that will make it a little bit more secure. And then we take our horizontal 1x2 ball socket flat, and we're going to lay that right on top of the dark gray Technic pin bracket piece, just like that. So you should have a piece that looks like this. Let me just make sure I didn't skip a page. Nope, didn't skip a page. So it's coming together. Now we need one 2x2 vibrant green brick and one 1x2 vibrant green flat. The flat is going to go over the bracket, the socket flat that we just put on. Oh no, it snapped off. That's okay. It happens. It'll come off like that. We just put it back in. And then we put our vibrant green brick right on top of that gray square, like such. And now we're going to take 2 of our dark green fins. It looks like these are our last 2 dark green 1x3s, so they're opposites. So it should be pretty easy. And we're going to just lay it down flush, and these are going to go slide right into the middle stud, like that. So it'll look like an arrow, you know, boom. And then we take our Need for Speed looking bracket here, and we want the higher end. I mean, if I held it like that, no. So it does level up like a stairway step. We're gonna take the higher end and put it on the higher level and aim for that very back vibrant green bracket. Or nope, maybe I'm wrong. Nope. Should just slide in. It's a little tricky sometimes. There we go. So to make it easy, instead of like starting from the bottom and trying to push it down, it might be easier if you start from the top, the higher level, and then you can push the bottom in, and then it's perfect. It's flush, just like that. So it should look something like that. Yeah. Cool. Okay, then we need one of our little, inverted step 2x2 pieces that look like that. And this is going to go right on the top here. We're going to put the higher part of the plate at the very back so it's flush right down there. And then we need two of our long skinny step inverted pieces. Two of them. These are going to form our snout. We're going to lay it all across. Get the steps on. Just like that. And then it's time to do the teeth. So we will need our 1x2 vibrant flat and a 1x2 white tooth claw piece. And the green flat is going to go on top of the white. And we're going to take our jaw and we're going to flip it upside down. And then we're going to take this and flip it upside down as well. And we want the teeth going on top of the red, our burgundy flat, but we want the teeth facing up. Now it's time to do the jaws. So we're going to take our dark green 1x2 flat, a white claw 1x2 flat in white, our little single 1x2 inverted stairway piece, and then one flat single stud hook piece in sand tan color, and then we want one of our last 1x4 flat angled pieces, but with the angle sloughing off to the left. And to combine it all, we're going to start with take our white claw and take our curved piece, our inverted step with the claws facing towards us. And we're going to put the green curved piece on top of that stud. Then we take our angled piece, and we want the angled part that's sloping downward to be facing towards us or facing down. So we want the flat edge to be flush on the side away from the teeth. And then we flip it over, and then we're going to take our 1x2 dark green and place it right next to the white. And then we take our final single stud hook flat piece, and we're going to have it right next to the vibrant green, and we want that hook facing up inside the angle, just like that. And then, so we take our jaw, we want the teeth off to the left. We're going to take this and we're going to align it so that the beige hook piece is going to snap right in to the bottom brick that is the same color. So now we got a quarter of the jaw done. Now we're going to have to do it the other side. So we're going to grab our angled fin piece. This is the last one, so it's sloughing off to the right. Our, there's still a piece stuck in there. Our curved piece right here. Single. Then we need our one stud with the hook in sand as a flat. And then our 1x2 in dark green. And of course, we need our white tooth 1x2 piece again. So this time we're going to have the teeth face away from us. And we're going to take our curved step piece and put it on the stud to the left. Then we're going to take our final angle piece, and we want the straight edge flush along the bottom and the angle going inward on the side where the teeth are. Then we flip it around and then take our dark green 1x2 flat, place it next to the white again, take our sand hook flat single stud and place it next to the vibrant green. And we want the hook facing down inside the angle again. And then we're going to take our jaw upside down again with the teeth facing up. And we're going to do what we did last time, just on the other side. We want the hook punching into the same brick of the same color next to the green flat, and then push down. And there you go. Look, we got the top jaw of a vicious but adorable carnivore. I love this. Now we need our black little rod here, and we are going to fit this inside those hooks. And this will help us hinge the jaw. And we're getting close. We got to build the bottom jaw. Now we need 1x3 burgundy tile, 2 1x3 sand tiles, like that. The last 4 white tooth claw 1x2 tile pieces in white. So we need 4 of those. 2 of our inverted step pieces, little single tiny 1x2s in sand beige. 2 of our single stud hook flats in sand beige. And then 3 of these unique bricks. So they're 1x2s, but the long sides have studs placed on them, and we're gonna need 3. These are like kind of darker nougaty sand looking color. Okay, so we're gonna take one of these interesting bricks. We're gonna take our burgundy flat, and we're gonna place it right underneath in the middle. And then we're going to take the other 2, and single stud on each side, hooks in like such to keep them all connected. And then to lock these in, we're going to take our white tile pieces, and we're going to overlap them over where the threads are. So it'll be 2 on this side, and then we flip it around and we'll do the same. So this is what's going to connect our bricks together and keep them flush, like such. Okay, and then doesn't matter which side at this point, but we're going to take our sand hooks and we're going to pick one side, and we want these parallel across from each other because these are going to hook into that black rod that we put in the top jaw, and the jaw is going to swing on a hinge. And then finally, we take our inverted step pieces, and on the opposite end, we're going to just hook it in like such. Do the same on the other side. Flip that around. Like such. There we go. And then we're going to use our last, oh, sorry, I guess these were 1x4, not 1x3s. A little longer than the red pieces, but we're going to take our tiles and just fill in those gaps. And now we have a nice lower jaw of a carnivore. And we're going to take our head. So there's the black rod, and here's the hooks. It's going to just snap in from the bottom like that. And then bam, carnivore head. Munch, 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 munch. Sorry, I couldn't resist. And then it's not over yet. Still a couple more steps. We gotta form the neck piece that will attach the head to the body. So we need our 2x3 sand trawler brick in sand color. We'll need these two Technic hinge pieces that are 1x2 vertical. We will need our 2x2 vibrant green flat. Oh, sorry, I had to change the battery really quick. But anyways, so we needed two of these. We needed our vibrant green 2x2 flat. What else? We need our 1x2 horizontal ball joint flat. And then we need our 2x2 kind of like shoe inverted step curve piece. And then there's one more piece that we need. It's our 1x2 dark green flat. And I think this should be it, because I don't see any other pieces that would really work with this. So, okay, we take our brick, our sand trawler brick. We're gonna lay our Technic hinge pieces off the back two studs. The one hollow one and the one empty one. So we'll get a shape that looks like this. Then we're gonna lay our vibrant green flat on top of this, and then have our ball joint flat fill in those last two beige studs. And then we're going to take our curved piece right here, and it's going to fill in, curving off that neck, and then we cap it off with our dark green flat. Then we take our head, our carnivore head, roar, and we insert the ball joint into the back of the skull. Snap. And then we got like a fearsome T-Rex Godzilla looking head. And then we just take our body, our T-Rex body, and we take the neck hinge. This might be kind of tricky at first, but we just snap it into that hinge. Maybe I should have done that first. I'm going to try this upside down because that might be easier. Yeah, like this. At an angle. It is a tricky angle. There we go. We got it. So his head, his neck can go up and down. His head can move and swivel freely. His neck has a few positions. So if you want to do like a gnarly roar, you can. Yeah, what a beaut. T-Rex. I love carnivores. He is a very handsome boy. I love him very much. I can't wait to display him. I'm telling you, man, T-Rexes, those theropod dinosaurs, they just remind me of Labradors, man, with their big noggins. They're like puppies, lizard puppies. Anyways, cool. I am going to go film some footage of him, and then hopefully we will cap off this video pretty soon. Alright, now it's time for an up-close look at the T-Rex. So first off, here's the rib cage that we built. Pretty nifty little accessory. Gives the T-Rex some atmosphere, some sense of place and setting. And here's the Rex itself. So the tail, the tip is a hook, but look at that motion. So it's a hook, but the other two pieces are full 360 ball joints. So lots of variation for posability. You could have the tail like off to the side, whipping up and down. It's really fun to play with. And then his feet. So not only do they splay out, but I don't know why you might want them to splay out, because his feet don't bend that far. The way I view this build of this model is, sorry, my screen went black for some reason. I don't know why. It's easier to hold the feet down and then move the body in conjunction to the position of the feet. So if you want to get the T-Rex like really low, then you can like weigh it. I don't know, try to weigh him down. His head is pretty heavy, so he's gonna fall forward a bit. That's what I would try to do. Maybe you could. So his head is the heaviest part of the build, so he probably can't stoop super low. Yeah, it doesn't look like it much. So there we go. He's low like that. We got him in a cool attack position. That's pretty nifty. I like that. Looks like he's about to lunge at someone, you know. And the jaw does swivel. The jaw does swivel out. And he's got a big mouth for that big roar. Cool. Yeah, he's a very handsome boy. I do like him a lot. He's really cool. But yeah, so there we go. See, if you're gonna have him lean like down into an attack mode, you gotta position the legs in a way where he can find his balance, because otherwise, like, even see with the head, he's just about to hit the floor like that. So tricky. He's a trickier build to display if you want to have in like an attack position, but he's a T-Rex, man. We want him to be loud and proud. I would say that let me adjust the camera here. Like having him in a roaring kind of upright position looks really awesome, and I think he looks great like that. You know, he can tilt his head up even farther back like that. You could recreate a scene from Jurassic Park or something. Yeah, really cool. So, anyways, that is an up-close look at the T-Rex build. So, I think we can cap off this video. So thanks for watching me build all these dinosaurs together. I had a heck of a lot of fun building them for you, and I hope to do some more Lego sets in the future. Isn't this guy the best? Wave bye-bye. Eat your snack. I bet you I can. There you go. He got it. He ate his dinner. Alright, on to the next clip. Adios. So, this is a pleasant surprise. There is an alternate build with this set, an official one, and we are going to build it. So, let's get started. I have the instructions right here on my phone. Now I just need to, one moment please, scroll all the way back to the top. Alright, so looks like to start we are going to need our long 2x6 piece again, and we're going to need a 1x3 flat, and this is going to click on right there like such. Then we need 2 of our diamond slices, our diamond pizza slices. Here we go, got them right there, and they are going to attach like this. Cool. Now we need our 2x4 brick, and this is going to grace just the top of the green section, so we still want 2x6 studs across the bottom. And we'll need our chassis piece with our little ball joints on them on our gray brick again. Then we're going to need 2 of the big cheese wedge slopes in vibrant green. So we got 1. Now we gotta find the second. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Number 2. And then we need 1 piece of a 1x4 in dark green. So we're gonna take our cheese wedges, put them on that very top corner left and top corner right studs of the green section, like such. Then we're gonna put our our dark green 1x4 brick right in there. Okay, and now we need our sand, our curiously sloped sand. They look like the Jawa sand trawlers from Star Wars. And that'll go right at the bottom of this section. Okay, sorry, there's a glare on my phone. I am trying to read it. Okay, and then we need to do our ball section joint pieces again. So going to need 1, 2. We'll need the ball, the little Technic pin bead things, and then those unique looking bracket brick things. 1, 2. Cool. So I feel like I'm getting better at these the more I do them. So we gotta align the cross section. And I think there's a trick to it now. So the arrow needs to stick off the corner. That's how you can tell. Is you take if you see the little arrow, it might be a little too small for the camera to focus in on, but there's a little divot right there that I noticed in the top corners that goes diagonally from the pin, and that's how you know you have it aligned, is if you see that diagonal dip. So we're going to do the same with the other side. Line it up so that it is diagonal. Come on. Almost. There we go. And just push it in so that it's flush. Nice. So we got those two. Now we take our body piece, and these are going to clip on right to the back. Just like that. And now we need these instructions are super tiny. We need our horizontal ball joint tile, and then we need our Technic pin flat bracket pieces, or not brackets, sockets, our Technic pin socket tile piece, because it's a flat, not a tile. Our Technic pin bracket flat. There you go. Proper nomenclature. Because it is a flat and it's got a Technic pin cover wheel on the front. So this is going to sit across the top of the sand and the gray colored bricks, like such. And then we're going to take our joint flat right here and just lay it on top like that. Great. Okay, now on to step 8. We need 2 red brown 1x2 flats, and 1 1x2 flat in dark green. And they are going to, apologies friends, these instructions are muy small. We're going to lay the red lengthwise, like such. Oh, no! I lost a brick. Brick down. Brick down. Give me 1 second to find it, friends. Okay, I found it and I got it back in place right now. So just put that right where it belongs, as if nothing ever happened. And then our dark green tile, our dark green flat, forgive me, I keep making that mistake and it's gonna happen again, is gonna go right behind the circular pins. Click in right there. Now we need a 2x4 flat and vibrant green, and 2 1x2 flats in vibrant green. Take our body. This is going to lay crossways across here. Then we take our 1x2 flats, and it's just gonna fill in the sand colors on the body. Man, that cheese wedge really does like to pop off, doesn't it? So here we are at this stage. Now we need 3 1x2 dark green flats. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to keep trimming, it looks like. So we're going to put one right down here. It's a nice color scheme. The green on green. Hey, that rhymed. A nice color scheme of green on green. So I took our flats and we have 1, 2, 3. Now we need one of each of our vibrant green angular pieces, but on opposite directions. So 1 and 1. And this is going to just lay across like such, with the smaller end by those pin pieces. Oh, whoops. Nope. My mistake. Got way too ahead of myself. Needs to be up further. So we want the first 2 studs of the top to be flush with the red-brown. There we go. That's more like it. And then we need 2 more diamond pizza slice pieces again. We take our body. We're going to have the sharp edge lay flush with our fin, our angled fin piece. It'll look, should look like this. Rounded along the bottom by the leg hinges. Alright, now to step 13. We take one more of our 1x2 horizontal ball joint flats, and then we'll need our 2 dark green handlebar 1x2 tiles, or flats, forgive me. Told you I'd make that mistake again, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna keep happening. So we lay these. This is quite interesting. So these are going to lay back here, and the handle is going to just stick right about over the Technic pin curve right here. And we take our ball joint piece and lay it at the end. Probably so that this, if I had to guess, I mean, one of these is going to be the head, the other will be the tail, but I don't know, this is higher for now. This could be the start of the neck, maybe. Moving on. Then we need our dark green circular flat 2x2, and it's going to drape across the green and the dark green like this. There you go. Now we need our vibrant green shell piece. And what do you know? We got a, let's see if this will fit. Come on, press down. Oh, there we go. So it can't be flush. It has to be one stud back. There we go. Now it sits. So you want the little half circle going with the vibrant green. Now we're going to take our, where are they? There they are. Our little one inverted stairwell step piece. So this would probably be like a 2x2 because 1, 2, 1, 2, 2x2, 2x2 inverted stairwell piece. And this is going to sit along this way, like such, and we just click it down. from all angles, so it should look like that. Now we're gonna flip our body over. We're gonna grab one 2x2 of this inverted sand trawler looking piece, and then we're gonna grab the 2x3 version of it. We're gonna grab both of these. So with the torso facing this way, with the long sand tile piece, we are going to put the smaller brick right over here along the bottom at the very end of the half where the green starts, and then we're going to take this piece. Oop, I dropped it. It's okay, it happens. And we're going to put it flush with the other and have it back to back, and you'll have a little space right there. And now it looks like we're going to build a tail. So we need a 2x4 sand flat. We need our 2x2 vibrant green brick and one 2x2 vibrant green flat. And we're going to take our brick, just put it on one side, then take our flat and put it right next to it. Then we need a 1x2 dark green flat, and then we will need our 1x2 flat ball joint piece. The dark green is going to go on the middlemost part of the vibrant green flat, and the ball joint part will join it on its side of the flat. And then you should have something that looks like this. Whoops, almost dropped it. I have very slippery fingers, guys. Okay, and then we need our 1x2 flat horizontal with the ball socket, and it is going to click right on to the edge of our vibrant green brick, and it should look like this. Then we grab two of our extra long skinny inverted stair steps pieces. So grab two of these, and then we'll click it down the first one, and then do the same on the other side. It just clicks in. Alright, we've almost got a tail together. Now we need one little vibrant green cheese slice, one 1x2 flat in dark green, one more of our long skinny inverted stair step piece, and then another 1x2 socket, but this time vertical, so the socket should be vertical. And then we're going to take the dark green and click it on one stud onto the end underneath the socket piece, and then we're going to take our inverted stair step piece and we're going to just put it right on the edge so that the bottom is flush. And then finally, we're going to cap off this little stud with our cheese wedge. And we want the wall side of the cheese wedge facing the socket. And then we take our other tail piece and we just click them in, And there we go. We got a tail. Then we take our body, and because it's the back of the dinosaur, we're going to take our tail and click it into the lower end. And there we go. Almost there. Now we just need the legs, the neck, and the head. Pretty cool so far. I love how posable the ball and joint socket system is. The ball joint socket system, I mean. I really cannot speak very clearly today, guys. So we're going to need, for this next step, we need one 1x3 dark green angled fin piece, but we want the slope. If we had the smaller side pointing up, we want the slope coming down the left side. Then we want another dark green socket brick. Then we're going to grab a 1x4 fin, but this time with the angle going the opposite way of the dark green. And then we need our vibrant green little sand trawler brick. Okay, so we're going to take our dark green fin, like such, and we're going to put it right underneath with the smaller end underneath our vibrant green sand trawler brick, like this. And then we're going to take our socket brick and we're going to make it flush, so it's going to hang on by just one stud, so the clutch power won't be very good. But we're going to take our vibrant green and we're going to lay it right along the top, and we're going to sandwich it in for stability. And so it should be opposite. The longer fin will be going in the opposite direction of the smaller fin. So I know it seems weird at first, but trust me, that's the way the instructions say. And then we're going to put this, looks like it's our back leg, and this will go on the left side of the dinosaur. So we want the green, the vibrant green, facing us. So that's leg number 1. Now we're going to do the same but inverse. So we're going to take our 1x3, but this time we want the top pointing, the small end pointing up. We want the slope sloughing off to the right. And we're going to grab another vibrant green sand trawler brick. Those Jawas, you know. And then we'll want another 1x4, but with the angle sloughing off in the opposite direction. And then another socket brick in dark green. We take our dark green fin and our Jawa vibrant green sand trawler brick, like such. Then we take our socket, and it's going to hang on by one stud again. And then we're going to sandwich our fin of vibrant green right on top in the opposite direction of the fin. So it should look something like this. Whoop. Sorry, should look something like this. I told you, Lego is slippery, man. That plastic. Very slippery. And then we're going to click it in onto the opposite side of the dinosaur on his back leg. It just snaps in like such. Cool. Well, we got our back legs done. Now we just need the front ones. We're like halfway there, amigos. Cool. Now for this next step, very similar. We'll need our 2x4 flat, one of those. Another 1x4 vibrant green angled flat, sloughing off to the right. A socket brick. I'm going to put him over here for now. And one vibrant green brick. We're going to take our flat and our vibrant brick right on top, click him in onto the right half of the flat. Then we take our socket brick and click him down parallel. And then we're going to take our fin, and we want the bottom flush across. And then this will be the right front leg of our dinosaur. And it just snaps in like that. One more leg to go, but look, he can stand already. Just looking at the instructions, guys. Don't mind me. Alright, other side. So one of these, 2x4 flats again. Then we need another vibrant green 2x2 brick, a socket brick, and a fin. But this time we want the angle sloughing off to the left. So, very similar to last time, we vibrant green on the right half, socket brick right next to it. But this time we want the top to be flush with the flat edge of our angle. So this one will click right in. So see, opposites. And then this one will click right into here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see, is it on there? Yep, that's on there. Gosh, I love Lego. I'm 27 now and I still feel like a kid whenever I play with it. Best feeling in the world. So 2x3 flat, sand. We're going to start building the neck. And then we need a 2x2 vibrant green flat. Then we need a 1x2 tile with a horizontal ball joint, but I'm not seeing one. Oh, there it is. It's always a game of I Spy with these little pieces. Like such. So, we'll take our ball joint and put them right on the right third, and then fill in the rest with our tile, or our flat, our vibrant green flat. Okay, now we'll need 2 black hammerhead Corvette stud pieces again. Hammerhead Corvette, boom. And then 1 dark green 1x2 flat. We take our neck piece and we're going to lay the dark green right across the middle. So it'll sit right on top in the middle. And then we're going to drape 1 stud Corvette, hammerhead Corvette off to the side, and then the same on the other, covering the gray. There we go. Now we need 1 more 1x2 tile flat in dark green, and it's going to go right on top of the black pieces. So it should look like this. I think we got a head coming together right now, fellas. Yep. Now we need 2 orange translucent stud pieces. Translucent stud pieces. And then we will need 2 of our cheese slices, our little ones. And these are going to form our snout. So we want the back part of the cheese wedges, the wall side, to face into the rest of the bricks. And I can't believe I dropped that. So we get this nice angled snout action going. And then we take our orange studs and we click them in, because these are going to be our long neck's eyes. I don't know if this is a Brachiosaurus or an Apatosaurus. I want to say it's closer to a Brachiosaur, but... Or, you know what? It's Diplodocus. That would be the long neck. It most likely is. Because Brachiosaurs have those interesting head bulbs on the tops of their skulls. But this doesn't look like an Apatosaur. But I would have to say it's a Diplodocus if I had to take a guess. So we'll need 1 of our 2x2 inverted 1 stair step. 1 or 2 stair steps, I guess. I call it 1 because it's just you're going from the ground floor to the top floor in 2 steps. 1, 2. So it's just 1 step off the ground, actually. You get what I mean. Math. Alright, we got a face coming together. Now we take our 1x4 sand flat, and then we will need a vibrant green 1x2 flat, as well as another 1x2 vertical socket flat. And we're going to put these right on our sand flat. Then we need 1 dark green handlebar 1x2 flat, like such. And this is going to sit right on top of the vibrant green flat, like such. Then we take our vibrant green 1x1 stud, and it's going to sit on top of the 1x2 dark green handlebar flat at the very edge closest to the handle. And then we're going to take another one of our long skinny 2-step inverted stairwell pieces, and we are going to flip it around and have it flush on top, like such. So it should be smooth from the joint all across the top. Everything flush. Alright, let's plug the head into the neck. That's cool. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I like dinosaurs, guys. I used to make dinosaur sounds on the playground. 1x4 flat. And then we need a 1x2 vibrant green flat. And another vertical 1x2 flat with the socket. Then we're going to do the inverse. We are going to put the vibrant green flat on the left side this time, and this right next to it. Then we need 1 black 1x2 vertical hook. We haven't used this yet in this set. So 1x2 vertical with the hook piece. And this is going to sit right on top of the green. There we go. Then we need another 1x1 vibrant green stud flat to sit right on top of the black stud closest to the edge where the hook is. Then we take another one of our 2-step inverted stairwell pieces, and it's gonna lie flush right across. And then we just hook the 2 pieces of the neck together, and voila! There we go. And then it's time to just hook the neck right in. Moment of truth, people. Wow. That's awesome. Pretty adorable. I would have to, if I had to take a guess, this is a Diplodocus. I don't think it's a Brachiosaur or an Apatosaurus. To me, it's just the right size to be a Diplodocus compared to the other dino models. Sweet. Alright, I'm having way too much fun. Great. Well, this is a sweet, awesome little alternative build. I'm so glad we found this. Alright. I'm going to take some footage of this, and then I'm going to dismantle it. Cool. Thanks, everyone. So this guy is an absolute sweetheart of a dino build. Of course, he's a long neck. Pretty sure this is a Diplodocus, not a Brachiosaur or an Apatosaurus. But, you know, long neck. So yes, you get full articulation 360 with both the tail pieces back here. So lots of posable options as well, just like the other ones, because it all, you know, they all use the same parts. Front legs only move forward and back. The back legs do splay out, but you gotta be careful because his legs aren't fragile, but if you push it too far, what I had happen to me off camera when I was messing around with his legs trying to pose him standing up was that his back shell popped off and then his lower half fell away. But, you know, I don't think that means he's any less sturdy than, you know, the other variations of dinosaurs that we've built with this set. But, you know, this is great. I mean, this is like a 4th secretive alternative build for this creator set. The neck, down here at the base, it does swivel 360, but this midsection is only a hook joint, so you're only going to get, like, down and up. However, whoa, can't see me. Yum, 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 yum. His anyways, if I get back to it, his head does swivel 360 degrees up top here, so, you know, very, very posable dinos. This one looks a lot more like a puppy dog. Let's see, now he's posed like a, you know, Littlefoot from the Land Before Time. Yeah, fun build. They, I don't know, I almost kind of like them more than the molded dinos. It's been a while since I've done it, but there's just so much more posability with the dinos in this set. just because of the pieces. So, I mean, granted, you're sacrificing that, like, that more realistic look, and I use quotation marks in realistic because even like the Lego Jurassic Park and the Dino Attack dinos, you know, they're molded pieces, so they have like limited range of articulation. They can't do the articulation that these dinosaurs do. And I'm almost, even though they're, you know, a little bit more fragile in terms of they come apart easier, I almost like them a little bit more because they're what you'd expect a Lego dinosaur to look and move like. But anyways, yeah, that's it. I think this is the final build. So thanks for watching, guys. And that, my friends, was the LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Mighty Dinosaur set. And as you've just seen, you can build way more than just 3 dinosaurs. Now, I'm a little biased because 1, I love Legos, 2, I love dinosaurs, so LEGO dinosaurs to me are absolutely awesome. But as the LEGO Creator theme name implies, the potential for replayability and what you can build with the 174 pieces is entirely up to your imagination. Creation is the forefront of this LEGO theme. Now, if you're looking for an affordable LEGO set to buy, this might be the one for you. Thanks for watching.